Hi, it's Kyle Corberline with Bluegrass Truck Bus and RV in Georgetown, Kentucky. Today I'm going to do a quick little video on simple surf fishing. Lots of people, we get out in the RV, and by no means am I a professional fisherman, whether it be on a lake or on the ocean or the Gulf, but I did find a simple, here's my setup, this works well. The kids enjoy catching fish with me, and so I'll do a quick talk about, and you can see behind me, I've got my fishing cart back there. They're not the cheapest, but if you're gonna go to the beach every year for like a week, having those balloon tires and those fishing carts for your gear and stuff, that makes a world of difference. And after having it for 4 years, it is well paid for itself. So we talked about the bait. This is all I carry as far as tackle. On my rod, I've got a 20-pound, this is not what's on there, but it's that brand, but that's a 15-pound, but I've got 20-pound braided line. It's this green color. I got on YouTube about Orange Beach, what works best, braided line, and then I've got a 15-pound leader fluorocarbon line with a pompano rig, which once again, you can buy pompano rigs pre-made. You can make them yourself, kind of like I did. I like doing it myself, tying knots. But more or less, I just got some floats, I got some beads, I got some different weights. Primarily what I'm using is either a 2-ounce or a 3-ounce, depending on how far I need to get it out there or how rough the surf is. And then a various size of some circle hooks, like 1 and 2. Once again, you can get online and you can really nit and gritty on what stuff to set up your rig. But the big thing everybody's using by far is a pompano rig, so you can look that up. I also add, as far as tools, something that'll handle salt water, a pair of pliers. There's even like a little cutting blade right there for cutting line. The one thing I don't have, I forgot, which I keep, which I don't use near as much unless you're cutting like some squid bait or something like that. But a pair of like stainless scissors. Another reason I like fishing with the sand fleas or the sand piggies is they're a hard-shelled little critter, and so when you put a hook through them, like, you can sling the fire out of them to get them out there beyond the sandbar, and they stay on the hook. You try to sling like shrimp or squid, you'll see your bait flying farther than your hook. Kind of jacked that one up, but you can see the sand piggy on the hook, and then how the hook goes through the shell. Those suckers are on there. It's kind of difficult to get the hook through their shell, but like I said, you can sling them out there. So along the lines of simple, you can look this up on YouTube too, like how to make a sand stake using a piece of PVC pipe, 2-inch. Boy, that's by far the cheapest way to do that. I cut a little 45-degree angle at the end, and then I ran a stainless bolt through it so that when I set my rod down in there, it doesn't bottom out on my reel and mess up my reel over time. The key here, this is a nice setup, but the key is not spending a whole bunch of money on a surf fishing rod. Really, it's just make sure you get a surf fishing rod if you want to surf, fish on the surf. When I'm out there fishing, I'm gonna want to get my bait, to catch decent fish over that final sandbar, which you can see all the light colored green water, and then it gets dark, so you can see like the white caps there. That's that second sandbar. I'm gonna walk into those waves out there to really get my line out there so that I can actually catch some decent fish. Yep, we got fish on. Fish on, people, fish on. Crummy catfish. Boo. Better than catching nothing. There you go. Them little, somewhere near the end of them barbs. Apparently it stings real bad. All right, so I'm pretty sure we got ladyfish. That's what it looks like from here. They're bony. I wouldn't eat it. It's possible to catch fish. Whoop. Once again, this is Kyle Corberline with Bluegrass Truck Bus and RV in Georgetown, Kentucky. I'm part of the sales staff. We love taking care of customers, doing the right thing. Disclaimer, I am not a professional fisherman, nor do I want to be a professional fisherman. I like my job, And I like, you know, this is just to share with others, you know, as a family man with my kids, a simple solution that I figured out to have a basic fishing setup to do some fishing on vacation. So if you're one of those people on the internet who want to rip me apart for something that I did, that's fine. If you want to go on about how to do fishing a different way, that's fine. I caught fish, I had fun, and that's all that matters. So look, appreciate you checking out another one of our videos. You know, for all the RVers out there that do the beach thing, or people that just go to the beach in general, it's a great fun activity. I found this works really well for me, and it's low stress, doesn't require a ton of gear. It's just about having a few of the right things, you know, rod and fishing with the right bait. You know, time of day, you know, in the morning, obviously, you know, we're fishing now in the evening. It's currently 5:22. I think fishing for pompano is supposed to be ideal at low light between like 5:30 and 7:30. And there's like a window of like 7 to 9 in the morning. It's fishing, people. Have fun. Thank you.